Hey up guys, Esmond here, back at it again with another Pokemon Horizons review. Now, if you like the video, make sure you like it, subscribe for more content like this in the future, leave a comment. Now, let's get right into that review. This part is completely unrelated to the rest of the episode, but the episode starts off with Liko confronting Dot about the Needle King costume she saw in the music show he hears, which leads into an argument. Yeah, Liko brushing that over last episode was kind of funny, but now that she's acting on it, definitely catching interest and makes sense seeing, hey, I kind of saw a celebrity's outfit hanging from our ceiling. Like, are you that celebrity? Because you always hear music from your room. But after that, Nimona takes Molly, Liko, and Roy to a burnt forest where Brassius had said saw Rayquaza. They split off, Roy going to find Rayquaza and just Liko and Molly hanging out. This split off leads to Liko and Molly having a nice talk about their families, basically. Liko just confiding in Molly, talking about how her father's the artist and her mother's a teacher, and they just want her to choose her path, which we will see next episodes based off the summary. Hopefully, the gym challenge. Molly then mentions her family, which confirms the big fan theory of her being a rogue Nerf's Joy. Hey, makes sense. But yeah, this was really good. Makes sense since Molly is the doctor of the ship, so it would make sense that she has this medical experience being a part of the Nurse Joy family. But I'm gonna be honest, that's like the most major thing to come out of this episode, that confirmation. This episode was really good development for Molly because later on, Liko finds an injured Wooper, which Molly is able to nurse back to health and calm down the Titan or Bulba that we later see in the episode. But just going back to Molly more, this episode was really great for her development, basically. That's really the main part. The next part of this episode is just mainly setup. Roy found an Arbulva with another mysterious Pokeball on top of it. I'm curious what this means. Maybe mysterious Pokeballs like lead to, I don't know, like maybe it being so large, because it was basically the size of Titan. What I thought it was originally was an actual Titan one. And it was going to be revealed that it was on top of an Herba Mystica, or Ada Herba Mystica, after Liko and Roy defeated it. But that didn't happen. Speaking of this fight, it was actually really interesting. I love how Roy was trying to just rush in, and Liko was cared about the force and didn't want Roy to burn it. So she had the plan more strategic, basically her distracting with Sprigatito's Quick Attack and Leafage, while Roy tries to knock it off balance with Stomping Tantrum. And that's the reason why I want Liko to do the gym challenge. This whole strategy thing she's had makes extreme sense for her to want to be this battle. But yeah, after they calm it down, Arbulva basically just picks the two up and shows them the destroyed forest, and they decide they want to help it. That's really this episode is. It was just more a little exposition about Molly and Liko, and just leading into the next episode, which is going to be more important. This episode wasn't bad by any sense, but it definitely could have done more, mainly with the fight. Actually, mainly with the first half. I felt it was a little slow, and yeah, it was giving exposition about Molly as a character, but I felt like we could have maybe seen a flashback of that, maybe her reflecting over her past with her family, instead of just her telling Liko about it. Overall, this episode wasn't horrible, wasn't the best one ever, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe for more content like this in the future. Goodbye.